What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking Madden 19 exclusive news, and we're going to be breaking down everything that's going on, things that we should be looking forward to, things that EA has confirmed that won't be in the game, and a lot of the things that I've been complaining about all year. For the guys that's been with me throughout this whole entirety of Madden 18, 17, and 16, you know, we've been grinding through some really tough times as far as gameplay goes, but EA has confirmed a lot of new things that I've been personally going wild about for a very long time. So go ahead and like the video if you know that you've been riding with me from the beginning, and I'm going to go ahead and determine how many likes we got to see how many riders we got. But look, this is what's going to be happening, right, guys? They're coming out with this whole thing, this whole enhanced control situation, right? So if you don't understand what enhanced control is, I actually reached out to EA and tried to figure out exactly, what it is, what's going on with enhanced control. And pretty much, it's sort of like this. I'm going to show you some parts in the game where, well, you could go back and look at some of the videos, or it might happen in this actual gameplay I'm going to be doing. I'm actually doing boss battles right now, which a lot of you guys should be doing to make sure that you maintain getting those trophies, because those trophies are going to be probably used later on to get you some nice things for free. All right, because like I said, it's very similar to how the milestones were in 17, so you should always take advantage of it. And remember, you don't have to play these, the 3 solos, to unlock the weekend ones, but you need the weekend solos. So you can just pay the 50 points or whatever it is, and then you don't have to do all this. But I'm just doing this for the purpose of discussing some of the gameplay. So pretty much with enhanced control, right? You're going to be able to do a lot of things on the dime. Like, we've had a lot of issues with the way Madden has been, over the years, with the way that when you control somebody, for instance, if you've ever ran a drag route and then the guy is still running to the left when you're trying to cut up field, like the video. You see, that's what they're trying to, get away from. They want to give you more enhanced control to make it so, like, all right, if I want my guy to stop, he's going to stop. You know what I'm saying? He'll cut up field. He'll do the different things that he's supposed to do. That's pretty much, what they're talking about doing right now. So when you look at what Madden 19 is going to be bringing forward to us, it's going to be a situation where we're going to be able to have a lot more control. Now, with the Frostbite engine and everything that everybody was talking about and people were so crazy about Madden 18, we didn't really get exactly what we thought was going to actually come out of the game. We have to just be honest about it. The gameplay, you actually still can throw the ball through people's bodies. Most of it is caused through patches, so it's not really something from when the game is launched, because at launch, the games are fine. And I can give EA a lot of credit. With the exception of Madden 17, Madden 16 and Madden 18 was fine at launch. Okay? Madden 17, you were able to tell if your opponent was running or passing. There's a lot of crazy things going on. They had to patch it. And usually with the patch, the game gets it just gets really bad from that point on. So pretty much right now, when we're talking about enhanced control, is just being able to control your player and make them stop when you say stop. So no more sliding around on defense and things like that, which I can tell you that that's probably a high probability that will happen, because when Madden 18 was first released, you weren't sliding around. I played the game 2 weeks early. There was no sliding. It was after the first patch. So just so we get an idea of that, all right? Now, you're going to have real player motion, which means that you ever run a play and then your guy just starts doing just some completely weird things. Like, for instance, you see, like, I got LaDainian Tomlinson right now, right? And pretty much, like, if I want him to do specific things, like, I'm going to do the spin, right? You see, like, how I was trying to do a spin? They're saying real player motion as far as like the attributes are actually going to matter. So say you have a guy like LaShawn McCoy. We know how LaShawn McCoy runs with the ball with one hand all the way out, and he's very elusive. What they're saying is you're going to move based on your attributes, which is what we've been complaining about for probably the whole year. Like, why does everybody pretty much move around the same way? That's been an argument for a lot of people that's been going on. That's been going on with us in the Madden community. Like, yo, bro, this guy's supposed to have this agility, this spin move, this, everything like that. Why is he moving like that? What's going on? Well, EA is saying you're going to have real player motion now. You're going to have actual, motion to the way the player moves. Like, LaDainian Tomlinson is going to run like, the legend LaDainian Tomlinson. They're actually bringing in a lot more, people to simulate the way these athletes are running based on what I've been hearing. So you're going to get real player control. All right? Now, this is something that a lot of you guys really like. I know you guys seen the photos of, Juju Smith-Schuster's celebration and stuff like that. You're going to be getting fan favorite celebrations. So with the exception of, I don't know if we're going to get, Cooks. Brandon Cooks, like when he does the bow and arrow, because obviously EA gets the license from, the NFL Players Association. and they don't want that arrow, that crossbow thing, because they're saying that it initiates some type of violence. It's ridiculous. It looks harmless the way that he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? When Cooks does it, but you know, that's pretty much, you know, they're not gonna want to go forward with that. So that's probably not gonna happen. So what's gonna happen more than likely is you're gonna get a lot of the, you know, the PC, like you're not gonna get the OBJ doing a little dog thing, you know, whatever he was doing right there. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get those celebrations. All right, but you will get some of the more friendly celebrations, some of the more easier ones. You will supposedly get group celebrations and things like that. You'll be able to unlock and things of that nature. But like I said, when we're looking at the things that EA has confirmed and what they're going to be bringing to the game, I want you to see it's going to be different for people that haven't been playing the game as long. Like I have a lot of new viewers. Shout out to all you guys that are just, you know, newly subbed. You guys haven't been playing Madden for a long time. Like I've been playing Madden since I'm a young kid. Like I don't even remember, like on Sega Genesis, I can't even remember most of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been around for so long within my family. So I've seen it progress, and I've seen it at its top. I've seen it at its low. And even when I've considered it at its low, it's actually still been growing because people don't know any better. You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't know that they should be expecting more. They just think, okay, yeah, this is fine what he's doing. Oh, he threw the ball through the guy's body. That's exciting. But it's not. It's not something that's supposed to be happening like that. And that's a huge thing as we get to this next step right here with the push to pile feature. Now, finally, bro, if you guys go to my Twitch stream, right, and you watch me live, you will see when I'm running the ball, my linemen will not get out of my offensive player's way. They just refuse to get out of my offensive player's way. They will just stand there and just not move. Well, now we can move the player ourselves manually, which is probably, you see, I gotta wait to see how they actually do this, because if it takes away from the actual run momentum, that's going to be bad for the user. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm trying to envision. You're gonna have to probably press a button to push your lineman out the way. Like realistically, how to do it. Like if you ever seen Ezekiel Elliott run the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like the dude, if somebody's in his way, he just pushes the lineman out the way and just keep going. That should have been in Madden for a long time. But okay, they're adding that as a feature. We have to see how it works. I can't really, at this point, after playing Madden 18, really envision how it's going to work, you know, seamlessly. I'm very, very excited to see that gameplay for when they actually show it, because I want to see, you know, for instance, like right there, you see how he's running? You see how he had to stop, like right on the dime when his lineman was in his way? As he's running up, if he's able to push them forward, that's going to be huge. I want to know what you guys specifically think about that. I absolutely 100% want to know what you guys think about that, because that's probably going to change the game. Now remember, I think it's going to be more of a situation where, you know, the bigger running backs are going to have the advantage, okay? The bigger running backs this year, after the most recent patch, they went back to making trucking the meta, but earlier in the year, it was all about elusiveness and spin move and stuff like that, and that's what people were running, but then they had to tone it down because the spin moves were so crazy. You would spin move somebody, and they would fly out of bounds to the concession stand. So it got kind of crazy, so they toned it down. So, you know, like, look, right here. You see with Bo Jackson right there, right? You see like he's blocking? If he's in my way and I can push him out the way, that's going to change the running game completely. That might make Madden fun again, believe it or not. That one feature, if they don't ruin it through patches, could possibly make Madden fun. Because that's one, it's just something that's very annoying when you just run into your lineman, and then sometimes they give you an animation where you just fall. You know what I'm saying? Like you just drop right on the ground. I know a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. You just run right into the back of your lineman and you fall like a little kid. It doesn't make any sense. And it also, when you see the way that he's running like that with the cut, they're going to have one cut. All right, so one cut is going to be a major feature. And I want you guys to notice that a lot of the things that I'm talking about is in regards to the run game, because that's what EA has been trying to really simulate with Madden over the last year. You know, they've been trying to make the run game a little bit more prevalent, because everybody knows if you run the ball and play good defense, you're going to probably, you know, win most of your games. That's just like how it goes. Even though it's become a passing league, the run game is very, very important because, you know, it sets up play action. It does a lot of different things. So when you look at it from that aspect with the one cut, it's pretty much like this, bro. You're going to be able to stop moving when you don't want to. Listen, how great does that sound? You guys got to like the video again. How great does that sound? For everybody that's played Madden 18, for you to be running and be able to stop on a dime and then go another direction. How many times have we just been trying to run, stop, and we just keep sliding and we just go out of bounds? That's what the major issue has really been. It's been the sliding factor. dudes is all over the field. There's been craziness that's been going on with that feature. But now they're saying that you're going to be able to actually stop on the dime. Now remember, the one cut doesn't only apply to running backs. You see what I'm saying? Like if you have like you know, Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen had some really great highlights last year. Shout out to all the Charger fans. He was able to, I know you guys know what I'm talking about, when he was able to like stop on a dime. I think it was against the Cowboys. He just completely obliterated their entire secondary on a short pass. Those type of features is what we're looking for. You understand what I'm saying? Those type of features is what we're going to be looking for in Madden 19, because that's what they're saying they're going to give us. They're going to give us the ability to stop on the dime and be able to make a play. That's going to be ultimately, yo, that right there, like I said, I haven't pre-ordered it yet because I'm still on the fence because I play Madden 18, and Madden 18 makes me just want to fly to Antarctica and just start kicking baby seals. But maybe, just maybe, if they're able to figure out a way to release the game, figure out a way to not patch the game bad, Madden 19 could actually be a really good game based on, you know, some of this exclusive news that they're giving us. Because they're listening to a lot of the complaints and they're telling us what we want to hear. Similar to what they do every year. You understand what I'm saying? But the way that they're depicting it, the way that they're explaining what they're doing, it's a lot different. You see what I'm saying? Like last year, they were just telling us a lot of crazy things about gameplay. They gave us a gameplay video with like a Black Eyed Peas video. It was really ridiculous. Now they have a more, you know, more visible approach. We're gonna be able to see a lot of things more up front. They're not trying to really, you know, hide what they're doing. Like as of right now, we already have a schedule of when gameplay is supposed to be released, all that good stuff. So we're gonna be able to see exactly what's going on with it. And that's what I really appreciate with it. So, you know, to go ahead and summarize what we should know right now, we got enhanced control, we got real player motion, we got fan favorite celebrations, we got push to pile, and we got one cut. All right, those are all things confirmed by EA. So look, I could just run around this guy. I'm gonna be able to do all this stuff. And then look, okay, right there, I just got juked. I juked, but then this fat animal. Who is this guy? Who's that guy? Well, he doesn't look too fat now. I thought he was fat when I did it, because like most of these fat guys are just very agile. They're like jaguars. Most of these D tackles. But that's pretty much what I wanted to share with you. As more information comes out about franchise and Ultimate Team, I will definitely keep you guys up to date. Please subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can be aware when another video drops. I want to thank everybody for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. GmiasWorld. One love.